is up to us to the Ralph Barbosas of the world to turn around and go, hey man, I want to make the path for you easy.
But nobody knows who that motherfucker is. Why are you saying his name, man?
Look, I think he's great, and I'm doing.
This is the part that everybody is crying about, llorando, okay, crying. Let's rewind it. Let's play it through, and I'll give you my Southsider reaction.
The legacy for guys to follow the fucking crumbs that the path that was there.
You crack the door. It's our job to kick it open.
Go get it.
Don't blame me for what he didn't give me. Get up off your ass and do it.
Well, I've changed.
It's that simple. You had to do it without somebody leading you, and now it's.
But it is up to us to the Ralph Barbosas of the world to turn around and go, hey man, I want to make the path for you easy.
But nobody knows who that motherfucker is. Why are you saying his name, man?
Look, I think he's great, and I'm doing
is that wrong to say?
I'm doing exactly what I'm preaching. Is
what do you mean you don't
can
know?
we bring this kid up? Right?
Have you heard of him? Okay, but is it wrong for me to say? Why do you keep bringing his name up and nobody knows who he is?
Check it out. Ralph Barbosa. I've been seeing him on my shorts come up, which is like on YouTube shorts. I never knew his name. I just saw some young Mexican guy saying some funny shit, right? I think we all have. George Lopez said, don't give him no free clout. That's what he said. Okay. He said, why are you mentioning that guy? We don't even know who that guy is, right? And everybody got their panties in a bunch over this statement, saying, well, George Lopez don't want to help the people. He's downplaying the homie. He's disrespecting the culture, blah, 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 blah. Listen, that's why I say I leave politics and shit like this for platforms that love doing this. And I'll mention one, American Cholo. He loves to talk about this type of shit. You know, here at the Hater World, we like to have a good laugh. We like to clown. We like to watch some funny reaction videos, some serious gangster ones. And that's it. But this type of shit is the type of shit that people get in the uproar over. And that's the type of energy that I don't want here, right? But I still feel that I got to speak up on it from a Southsider's perspective. You know, listen. And the reason I have to speak up on it is because I've seen other Southsiders talk about it, including Chicano rappers. And you guys know that's a genre that we talk a lot about here. Now, George Lopez said, why are you even bringing that guy up? Let's not give him no free clout. We don't know who the fuck he is, okay? I've seen Chicano rappers be mad and angry and make posts on Instagram talking about George Lopez ain't for the people, blah, blah, blah. The same Chicano rappers that go on interviews, big interview platforms like No Jumper, etc., etc., you know, other podcasts, right? And that's just naming one. And they asked these Chicano rappers about previous interactions with other rappers they've been in contact with, and they say nothing. They don't mention the names. They say next question. They don't want to give the homies no shine. But yet here they are criticizing George Lopez. How can you go to a podcast and they ask you, so what label were you signed to 10 years ago? And you say, oh, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. Why don't you say the homie's name? Why don't you give the homie some shine? Why don't you give the homie some free clout? Oh, because you don't deserve it? Oh, because you're on a bigger platform than he is? Oh, because you're on a big ass fucking, you're getting the shine right now and you're moving the units, but he's no longer in the limelight, so you don't want to throw him some free tokens? But you expect George Lopez to do it? You expect George Lopez to do what you don't want to do?